KSYM San Antonio. You're listening to Live on KSYM, and I'm Lisa Love. Right now, I have the boys at Darker by Design here in the studios. And in just a second, they will be joining me. We're going to do things a little bit differently tonight. So we're going to start off the show with actually their music. And I'll be right back in just a moment to see how you liked it. Here on KSYM, your only alternative.
KSYM is a great place to reach your target demographic for your business or service. With different shows for different tastes through the week, ranging from third coast to metal, you can reach all the audiences you want on KSYM. Find out more information about underwriting at ksym.org or call 210-486-1373.
KSYM San Antonio. You're listening to Live on KSYM. I'm Lisa Love, and we were just listening to Darker by Design, and now we get to meet them. How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing great. How you doing?
All right. You want to take a moment to introduce yourself to the audience out there? Let them know what your name is and what you play.
Yeah, what's going on KSYM Radio? This is Matt Trouts. I'm the vocalist of Darker by Design.
I'm Rudy, and I'm the guitarist.
I'm Luciano Bejarano, and I'm the cellist.
I'm Joe Muniz, and I am the bass player.
I'm Clint Williamson, and I play the drums.
Joseph Gilmore on guitar.
All right. So, Darker by Design, how long have y'all been playing as a group? Has it always been the six of you? The members changed? Or?
We've been playing as a group for about less than a year. Some of us were in previous bands together, and we kind of spawned off that. Some different projects kind of collaborated and we started this project.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. So y'all are relatively new as a group, but y'all have known each other for years.
Some of us, yes. And others like Luciano or Luciana, however you want to say your name. You have a beautiful name, sir. We just met him, less than a year ago, and it feels like I've known him forever, And
that's awesome. And if you didn't catch it a minute ago, he's the cellist, which is extremely rare to see in a metal band.
Absolutely.
How did that come about?
Well, before when we were writing the actual music, we were actually looking for a keyboardist because we wanted to add like a darker element to our sound. And when I came across Luciano and we jammed, we tried it out, and from there it was like an instant click, and from there it was pretty much like no going back. We kind of found our sound we were looking for.
Within our first practice, we knew he was the one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
He was the one.
Aw. All right. So, less than a year, y'all are relatively new, and this is a new project y'all are playing music off of right now that we just heard. You want to mention the names of those tracks that we just listened to?
Yeah, this is going to be off our debut album, Sinister at Last, which we're going to be actually physically releasing May 22nd. But the songs you just heard were Omen and A Grim Conception.
Wow. And I had never actually heard your music until right now. And I'm going to say I was just completely blown away. Not that I'm not a metal fan, because I grew up in San Antonio, which is an absolute metal city. You can't not be here and not like metal. But, there's a lot of metal out there that all sounds the same relatively, And there's a lot of things you can do in music in general to make yourself stand out from that crowd. And I think y'all have done a wonderful job with that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I appreciate that. That was our goal.
Yeah. Well, y'all are succeeding greatly. All right. So, how is it being in a metal band here in San Antonio? Is it hard to break out from the norm, or?
It's fun. It's we've been we've been playing and obviously in other groups, and we collaborated and made Darker by Design. It's fun, definitely networking, meeting some new people, writing music just in general, and just making music. It feels just amazing.
All right. Yeah. Because a lot of people, if you listen to my shows, you know that I also do a hip-hop show on Monday nights. But a lot of people don't realize that San Antonio has always been a mecca for metal music. Always. Hip-hop groups, they pass San Antonio, they go straight to Austin. But metal groups, they pass Austin, they come straight here, So to have a unique sound in a metal city like this, I think y'all are just amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. So beyond that, has your new debut album, it's coming out on May 22nd?
May 22nd.
May 22nd. All right. Are y'all going to have a CD release party for that, or?
We are. we're having a CD release, a dual CD release with our good friends in another band, Of Ruins, and that's going to be held at Fitzgerald.
Oh, Fitzgerald.
And yeah, it's going to be a really good show. We got Horror Bethlehem, we got Halogen, Death is at Hand, good friends in Imminent Descent, and am I missing anybody? Oh, out of town, Mask Morena will be on the show as well, and it's going to be real fun, really good one to be at.
All right. So if people like your music right now while they're listening, where can they go to listen to it? Is there any posts online, anything like that?
Absolutely. Right now, you can go and buy our songs off Bandcamp, the ones that you're hearing right now. Also, we have, I'm not sure, YouTube. We have different videos of us on YouTube. I think Bandcamp is the main place to go and hear our music, and until we actually make that release on the 22nd, with the physical copy, so that's the place to go.
That's awesome. So there is actually a place to find it already. You don't know how many bands come on here and they're like, we don't have anything recorded. I'm like, well, guess what? Luckily for you, after tonight, you will. Yeah. All right. So you want to go ahead and play another track? Or?
Let's do it. The next song is going to be called Hellforged.
All right.
And that one's a lot of fun.
Hellforged here on KSYM, your only alternative.